Federal government condemns military coup in Guinea-Bissau, demands constitutional restoration. Ministry of Works announces termination of some road projects in Kogi State, citing poor and stalled progress on key sections. Gender advocates appeal for greater digital civility, laments growing threat of gender-based violence. Hello and welcome to the news desk at 3 on NTA News 24, live from Abuja. I'm Ikaria Clinton. Federal government of Nigeria strongly condemns the military coup in Guinea-Bissau, leading to the unconstitutional change of government that threatens regional stability. A statement by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs says that the coup represents a blatant violation of ECOWAS protocols on democracy and good governance, which explicitly rejects any ascension to power through unconstitutional means. The Nigerian government therefore calls on the authorities in Guinea-Bissau to ensure the immediate and unconditional restoration of constitutional order, guarantee the safety and security of all those detained, particularly election observers still in the country on official assignment. The statement urges all actors to exercise restraint, respect the will of the people, and allow the electoral process to conclude peacefully and prioritize peaceful dialogue and respect the will of the people of Guinea-Bissau. Minister of Works, David Umahi, has announced the termination of some major road projects in Kogi State, citing poor and stalled progress on key sections. At a press briefing in Abuja, Works Minister, represented by the Director of Information and Public Relations, Federal Ministry of Works, Mohammed Ahmed, says the decision was taken after a review meeting held on the 25th of November 2025 between Minister and selected contractors handling critical federal road projects in the state. The minister expresses displeasure over the alarming disparity between contract timelines and actual work done, and pointed to some of the mutually terminated contracts in different sections of the Abuja-Lokoja, Lokoja-Shintaku, Dekina, and Okene Ajokuta roads in Kogi State. These include the provision of culvert and drainages along the Section 2 of Abuja-Lokoja Road, the rehabilitation of Abuja-Lokoja Section 4A, and the reconstruction of Okene Ajokuta Itobe Road. Others include the rehabilitation of Lokoja-Shintaku, Dekina, and Igba Road, and Abuja-Lokoja flooded Section 4B.
Contract number 8476 being handled by Mrs. Dennis Construction Nigeria Limited. The project was awarded on 13th July 2024 and only 33.79% completed, with 131.15% time elapsed. The Honourable Minister has directed as follows: mutual termination of the contract based on effusion of time. The Honourable Minister apologizes to all road users on the Abuja-Lokoja Expressway to bear with the Ministry on the inconveniences they are experiencing on the road due to the multiple intervention projects that are ongoing, and assures that work will soon be completed.
The minister also directs that all outstanding works, including those from mutually terminated contracts across the Abuja-Lokoja corridor, be compiled for immediate emergency intervention. And now to agriculture. The Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, Abubakar Kyari, says active participation of youth and women farmers in agriculture would fast-track development, increase production, and revitalize agribusiness. This was in a message delivered by his special advisor on youth, Manir Muhammad, at the Women and Youth in Agric seminar on the sidelines of this year's National Agricultural Show in Tudun Wada, Nasarawa State. Tokwe Alabi has more.
The provision of a strategic policy backbone for transforming agriculture into a tech-enabled, youth and women-driven sector, promoting mechanization, digital agriculture, research and commercialization linkages, among others, was the reason this seminar was anchored. The Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, Abubakar Kian, represented by his Special Advisor on Youth, Manir Muhammad, said the ministry would continue to support emerging youth and women-led agri-businesses across the country, in line with President Bola Tinubu's renewed hope agenda in the agri sector.
We want to see how we can bring agriculture closer to the people in a using scientific approach and using technology to mitigate the gaps.
We plan to have interaction that will go into increasing productivity. We want connection to encourage the young one and to encourage women.
Agriculture is so accommodating. It accommodates the young, the old, men and women.
Young persons and women, you are not just the supporters of our food value chain, but you are in it. You are the drivers, you are the owners. We cannot do without you.
Whatever you produce from corn, for instance, they don't like it. Unless you go to a higher level of processing, and you can learn to do that.
For discussants, ensuring that youth and women farmers have a conducive environment for agribusiness would maximize their potential in production, packaging, marketing, and distribution within the agricultural ecosystem.
My expectation is to see that we import zero food into this country.
I am appealing to government through agriculture to empower men, women.
Most of these tractors and the rest, women cannot easily operate them. So they should make more gender-friendly machines that women on their own can use their hand, do their ridges and every other thing to reduce costs.
For the farmers, the time to act is now in terms of policies that promote women and youth participation in agricultural value chain development while removing systemic barriers. From Tudunwada, Nasarawa State, Tokwe Alabi, NTA News.
Meanwhile, the mantle of leadership of the All Farmers Association of Nigeria, AFAN, has fallen on Muhammad Magaji of Gombe State for the next 3 years, taking over from architect Kabiru Ibrahim. Again, Tokwe Alabi reports that this was at the All Farmers Congress held during the 2025 National Agricultural Showground along Abuja Kefi Road in Nasarawa State.
The election of the new National Executive Council of the All Farmers Association of Nigeria, AFAN, followed a resolution passed by the General Assembly of Farmers, GAF. The Assembly, among other issues, ratified the inclusion of architect Kabiru Ibrahim, Reverend Tobias Iwu, Chief Ademola Okeya, and Basi Edem Eyang as members of the Board of Trustees, BOT, as it stipulates a 3-year tenure of maximum 2 terms for all elective offices.
A caveat emptor should be issued to the general public dissociating the BOT of AFAN from the activities of one Farouk Rabiu Mudi and his associate Haladu Unisa, who are illegally using AFAN account to extort money from innocent farmers after being expelled therefrom. Do you affirm yes?
The returning officer, Ajianana Aisha Bashir, who supervised the election, declared the names of the AFAN's 27-man new National Executive Council, with Muhammad Magaji from Gombe emerging the new national president, as Dr. Femi Otumba Oke from Lagos becomes the National General Secretary.
We are calling on all members of AFAN nationwide to give us the maximum support. This government, the current government, they are very, very serious on agriculture. Very, very serious. So all they need is an umbrella body of Nigerian farmers. With this, we are going to work closely with the Federal Minister of Agriculture.
And I know that there is a lot of work in your hands, and I know you are capable. So I wish you the best of luck and wish the AFAN family successful production and enhanced productivity.
With this development, AFAN will be rising from this year's National Agricultural Show with a renewed commitment to continue to create platforms for collaboration and networking through innovative exchanges expected to yield tangible outcomes for the advancement of Nigeria's agricultural future. From Tudunwada in Nasarawa State, Tope Alabi, NTA News.
And away from agriculture, an appeal for greater digital civility rang out on NTA's Good Morning Nigeria as discussants examined the growing threat of sexual and other gender-based violence affecting Nigerian women, both offline and online. Ekemini Williams monitored the discussion.
Speaking against the backdrop of the ongoing 16 days of activism against gender-based violence, Executive Director of Women of Substance and NGO, Ife Oyebule, shared personal encounters that reveal how deeply rooted stereotypes continue to shape expectations, limit opportunities, and reinforce harmful bias in homes, schools, and workplaces. Guests on the program noted that the global campaign offers an important space to highlight not only physical violence, but also the rising wave of digital abuse that disproportionately targets women and girls.
Technology has given us access to everybody at any time. This is not just targeting women, but targeting everybody. Politicians are being dragged on a daily basis. Celebrities also have their own share of being scandalized on the cyberspace.
Because you're a woman, you just got married, and they expect your stomach to start showing in 9 months, and because you keep posting, and some of your family members are seeing you, this thing happens everywhere. We are so accessible. The internet has made us so accessible. Somebody that naturally, when you walk one-on-one, seated with you, cannot say jack to your face.
If we look at the theme of the 16 days of activism, it's about ending digital violence against women. A woman says something on social media. Instead of you to talk about the issue, you're calling her a prostitute, you're saying all sorts of things about her, you're looking at her, you're abusing her the way she looks, you're body shaming her. So much is going on. And I think a lot of orientation and reorientation needs to be done.
If you have harassers online, don't engage them. Give them the silence treatment so that they cannot actually reach you.
The discussants urged Nigerians to embrace empathy, responsibility, and respect on the streets, in offices, at home, and across digital platforms. In Abuja, Ekemini Williams, NT News.
About 60 indigent Nigerian patients are currently receiving free cochlear implant surgeries, a device that helps restore hearing, each worth about 20 million naira, courtesy of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia's King Salman Humanitarian Aid and Relief Center, in collaboration with the federal government of Nigeria at the National Hospital, Abuja. Oluseyi Adiagbo examines the impact of this health intervention.
For nearly a decade, the King Salman Humanitarian Aid and Relief Center has continued to respond to growing humanitarian needs around the world. Through its medical initiatives, more than 1,000 cochlear implants procedures and electric hearing system have been scheduled across several African countries, with a focus on alleviating suffering and improving the quality of life for vulnerable populations. The latest beneficiaries include about 60 Nigerians, most of whom are children.
This girl, she was born with this problem.
Among them is Aisha Abubakar. Her father, Abubakar Ahmed, recounts how Aisha's hearing challenges began at birth.
Some are saying it may up to 20 million, just 1 ear. That means the 2 ears may cover about 40 million or getting to that. I said, Alhamdulillah, even by hearing this type of program that will going to help the poor.
The humanitarian initiative spearheaded by Saudi Arabia's Crown Prince is helping to meet the medical needs of indigent patients like Aisha.
When we say 60 beneficiaries, right now, we prefer to take the children that are less than 5 that have never spoken before. They tend to really respond very well. But the program also includes some adults. And we hope that we will have a steady program where we can have maybe like a clinic.
And we improve our relationship with the other country. And from our side, we want to improve the connection with our brother in other country like Nigeria. We are hoping to plan more mission and do more surgery. Actually, we are planning for whole Africa.
We need government intervention to subsidize
for many more children and even adults to have this kind of technology, because in other nations of the world, their government pay for it.
Beyond providing care, the program has also strengthened professional capacity at the National Hospital, making it a win-win initiative for all parties involved. In Abuja, Oluseyi Adeagbo, NTA News.
This is a news desk at 3 on NTA News 24. We'll bring you more reports after this break. Stay with us.
Furniture's legendary final sale of the year is here. This festive season, enjoy extra savings on luxury and comfortable sofa sets, modern and functional dining sets, sophisticated and smart bed sets, and our royal collections, classy, premium, and truly exclusive. Shop 10 million naira and receive a complimentary Daisy tea set. Spend 15 million and take home a 65-inch smart TV. Go higher at 20 million and experience unmatched comfort with our exclusive massage chair. Visit our showrooms in Abuja, Lagos, Kano, and Enugu, or shop online. It's big, it's bold, it's unforgettable. It's Baffy Furniture's legendary final sale of the year.
And the National Productivity Order of Merit Award goes to...
tomato paste manufacturer to win the National Productivity Order of Merit Award by the Federal Government of Nigeria, endorsed by the Association of Private Medical Practitioners of Nigeria. This is an evidence of 100% natural goodness. Eat healthy to live longer. Buy now and enjoy up to 20% discount.
Feel the power of precision, engineered to perfection. Every component is crafted with care, and each design is meticulously tested. From concept to creation, our engineers push the boundaries of technology, seamlessly blending performance and sustainability with a deep commitment to African ingenuity. Introducing the CNG Boss, a remarkable achievement in engineering designed to operate on compressed natural gas, a cleaner and more sustainable fuel alternative. At Innocent Vehicles, we proudly lead the way in creating greener mobility across Africa. And it doesn't stop there. From SUVs to sedans, spacious buses to electric cars, Innocent offers a wide range of models designed to meet every need. Innocent Vehicle, the pride of African roads.
This is NTA News 24.
We are glad to have you back. Kogi State Police Command is assuring residents that there is no truth in the rumored bandits' invasion in Zango, Krusha, and Felele communities in Lokoja. A statement by the Kogi State Police Command's Public Relations Officer, CSP William Ovie Aya, says the story is fake and only meant to create unnecessary tension in the state. The statement went further that the Commissioner of Police, Nasiru Bello Kankarofi, wants those peddling such rumors of bandit invasion to desist from causing unnecessary fears and panic among the people in the state. The CP warns that anyone found guilty of this crime will be arrested and prosecuted accordingly. He reaffirms the deployment of tactical teams, including the police mobile force and counter-terrorism units, to strategic locations to ensure safety, while urging residents to go about their normal activities and to report any suspicious movement to the authorities. The Special Constabulary Police of Nigeria, SCPN, has appealed to the federal government, the Inspector General of Police, and the Police Service Commission to immediately implement a landmark judgment delivered by the National Industrial Court on November 20, 2024, affirming the legitimacy of the SCPN. Speaking at a media briefing in Abuja, the Commander General of SCPN, SCP Editi George, emphasized the fact that more than 22,000 special constabulary officers have served across the 36 states and the FCT since 2020 without receiving any allowances or welfare benefits. Judge noted that despite the National Industrial Court ruling affirming the legitimacy of SCPN and ordering the issuance of salaries, letters and certificates of engagement as provided under sections 105 and 106 of the Nigerian Police Act 2020, there is yet to be any implementation.
We appeal and also asked for the payment of accumulated entitlements and welfare benefits to all special constabulary officers for our selfless service over the 5 years. The implementation of this judgment will be a symbol of renewed hope for thousands of our officers who have served this country with unwavering commitment.
The Commander General appealed for the immediate enforcement of the court judgment, full recognition and integration of SCPN into the Nigerian police structure, payment of accumulated entitlements, and inclusion of the SCPN leadership in policy discussions on community policing and welfare. Nigeria is mourning the passing of one of its most revered Islamic scholars, Sheikh Dahir Usman Bauchi, who died this Thursday at the age of 101. We are now joining Muazu Hassan live from the residence of the renowned Islamic scholar to give us update on the funeral arrangements of the late Sheikh Dahir Usman Bauchi. Over to you, Muazu.
Well, we are right here at the residence of the renowned Islamic scholar Sheikh Dahir Usman Bauchi. And in the early hours of today, we woke up with the sad news of his demise. And with me is our Director Information, Sheikh Dahir Usman Bauchi, in person of Ahmad Muhammad. And he will tell us the situation as it is right now at his residence. Malan Ahmad, what will you tell us the situation as it is presently after the demise of our Sheikh?
Inna Allahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Inna Allahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Inna Allahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. My name is Ahmad Muhammad. I am the Director of Information, Sheikh Dahir Usman Bauchi Foundation. Today, you can see everywhere people are mourning. You can see both old, young, and even small children are crying. Everybody look for Lala Sheikh because of the kind of discipline he gave us, how he encouraged us to fear Allah, to learn the Holy Quran, to memorize the Holy Quran, to glorify the name of Allah, to always seek for Allah's forgiveness in whatever thing we do. Sheikh shows Allah, he shows not no one but Allah. That's the situation everybody is mourning today.
Sorry, so at it is, what is the burial arrangement? Where are we presently?
The burial arrangement is tomorrow, Friday, because you know, Sheikh has largest followers across the globe, in America, in Britain, in African countries, even in West Africa here. We have so many schools in these areas, and there are so many disciples of Maulana Sheikh. And he left a will that if he died before one of our leader, Maulana Sheikh Sharif Ibrahim Saleh, the Sharif Ibrahim Saleh should come and lead his funeral prayer. So because of that, the burial arrangement has been scheduled tomorrow to allow people from far and near who are disciples to come and also witness his burial.
Has not sunken yet. Perhaps in a week or two, we will begin to feel in thick and thin the agony of this loss. But we are grateful to Allah for having such an Islamic enigma, an icon in our lives. He has done his own part in teaching the Muslim Ummah to be on the right path. We pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will continue, will bless his soul with Al-Jannatul Firdaus. We also pray that we will continue to live and continue with the best of his examples.
So thank you very much. Thank you. So it is indeed a sad moment here in Bauchi, and the funeral prayer has been slated for tomorrow after Jummah prayer. That is the situation right now in Bauchi at the residence of Sheikh Tahir Usman Bauchi. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you very much, Muazu. Meanwhile, President Bola Tinubu has expressed profound sadness over the death of Islamic scholar Sheikh Tahir Usman Bauchi, describing him as a moral compass who dedicated his life to teaching, preaching and promoting peace. According to the president, Sheikh Tahir Bauchi's death is a monumental loss, not only to his family and followers, but to the entire nation. The president recalled the blessings and moral support he received from the Sheikh during the build-up to the 2023 presidential election, noting that the cleric stood as a teacher, a father, and a voice of moderation and reason. He emphasized that the late scholar's deep knowledge of the Quran and his advocacy for piety and peaceful coexistence created a legacy that will be difficult to replace. The president extended his condolences to the Tinjaniya community across Nigeria and beyond, urging them to honor the Sheikh's memory by upholding his teachings of peace, devotion to God, and kindness to humanity. And with that, we conclude the news desk at 3 on NTA News 24. Thanks for watching. I'm your carrier, Clinton.